It just depends on like the severity of the situation. If you're amping it up, bro, I'm gonna go off of levels of violence.
You match it up.
Yeah, you come at me at a 1 or a 2, scale. I'm just gonna be like, hey man, I'm gonna check you humbly as best as I can verbally. And if that's not enough, you know what I'm saying? Then you about to start hitting that 3, 4, 5 mark. And I'm gonna really match that, bro. No matter who you are, it's hard to pull me out of that character because I'm hella humble, I'm respectful. But we just obviously can't forget, like, I am who I am, and I will turn back in that person if it need be. But yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I think it's cool. It should be all
right. You ready?
I'm good, man. Let's go.
All right, let's get it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Maikon Show, the coolest show in the whole wide world. Today, we are with a special guest. He's an entrepreneur, rapper. Shout out to Verity, the coolest esports team in the whole wide world. You play games?
I do a little bit. Sometimes I just be having nothing to do. I'll hop on COD Mobile, bro. Like, to be real, I ain't gonna lie.
That's dope as fuck. Without further ado, my guest, Blue Nose.
Hey, all right.
How you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I feel like I'm at that point in life where I can say I'm doing better, so.
You vibe and life is good?
Yeah.
Where you from, bro?
Well, I was born and raised in South Carolina. As far as East Coast as you can go, and all the way at the bottom, down by like Florida and all that. Second half of my life, that's when the West Coast part came about. Started becoming like a home away from home to me,
Where in the West Coast?
Little here and there, mostly Utah, so Salt Lake City, Utah. When I was younger, I found out that I had family out here. I was like, hell yeah. So I came out here to meet my family, ended up liking it, so it became a back and forth type of thing, and then I ended up having kids. South Central too, like I could say both is really a home away from home for me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's HQ. I get a lot of love from out there and out here too. So the West Coast in general, that's like the second story to my life.
Did the music come first or the game come first?
Honestly, bro, it was literally both at the same time. I had an older brother, him being 6 years older than me, obviously there's a big factor of influence. He was a gang member, you know what I'm saying, growing up. My brother was a Crip. He was a rapper. My cousins were rappers, all of them. And like, I'm not even just, speaking biasly. Like, they were really good artists. Taught me how to be a real artist, you know what I'm saying, and still have my swag with it too. I've said it in verses like, I've been on this for a long time. I got pics of me at 5, throwing the same signs. 5 years old, bro, and I got pictures of me in, blue flannels and middle of the South, you know what I'm saying? And just thinking I'm in the middle of South Central, just throwing up hand signs and stuff like that, already influenced by what was going on in that area. So I was rapping and tossing it up, ready to go.
So you think it was the environment that got you involved?
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy because, in the beginning, it was really more, I'm not going to speak on names, but it was an opposite side. It was a different side than what it is today. It was my generation that changed things up a bit. Y'all can quote me on this. By the time I was about 13, 14, I was kind of already like put at position to really be in command in my territory. So between that transition, 13, 14 up to about 18, that was prime time. We made some changes, won't say too much, but it went from their side to my side, spread it like wildfire. That's when the whole Blue Nose thing came about. Blue Nose the bully. I'm not a really big dude. I'm only 5'8", 155 pounds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a real big dude, but there's a lot of bite to it, man. And going out to LA, to South Carolina, Utah, doing all these music things and blowing up, being the face of the hood and stuff like that, it became like that. So from the West Coast all the way to the East, it's just known your boy's one of them guys.
I'm from El Salvador. Moved out here when I was 9. Shit's crazy over there. Around my hood, there was a lot of MS-13. I've never agreed on gangs, but what's your take on it? Was it hard for you to understand like what was right and wrong at that age when you were young?
Yeah, it was definitely hard to understand. So, the vision you have of yourself in that time frame, in that mindset, it's not the same as when you get older and you look back because you got things to lose. When I was younger, it's not like third world country type thing. It's the United States. It's like, it's really only as bad as you can see it gets. But it was still bad as it was for me. So,
For your perception, it was bad.
Right, 100%.
I look back and everything was going against me when it comes to gangs and everything, right? Because my uncle was part of the gangs.
Right.
My parents left at a young age and I needed a sense of community. I didn't have that. I feel like if I would have stayed just a bit longer, I would have probably been part of that. Do you feel like sometimes being part of a gang is because you want a sense of community?
Somewhat, yeah. I feel like that's kind of where it starts. I feel like it starts with that sense of camaraderie and brotherhood and, you know, family that sometimes you don't feel. It's like I had a spouse at one point until the day it broke apart. But, you know, I had that feeling at one point in my life. But then when that changed, obviously, it resorts to me being out on the block more, me being down the street more. You know, even when I had my first kid, I was young. I was only like 17, 18 years old. And I had that child here in Utah with a woman from here in Utah. Took her to my neighborhood and, you know, she wasn't really too much liking it down there. But, you know, even then I was still making bad decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like early 20s down the block still. And, you know, it really consumes you. It's like, it's a pit, it's an abyss, man. Yeah. Like you fall into it and you really, it's really like that.
It's hard to get out of it.
100%. It's a drug itself. It's addicting. That life, if you're really for it and you're meant for it to the extent to where you're getting used to it, it just wraps you up, bro. And it's like becomes something that like, it's just your everyday routine. So to stop is weird.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because I can relate to that with me being a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
I retired very early. I retired when I was like 23. And bro, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I went into deep depression and just fucking up, bro. Left and right. I couldn't stop fucking up. And it's the hole that you fall into. And it's just like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And it was just trying to find myself and really be, who the fuck am I? How can I be by myself for a very long time with nobody around me and still be like, oh, this is cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that one.
Once you had your kid, now you said you had something to lose. How did that change everything for you?
It was like that slow but steady change. Okay. Like I knew as soon as I was in the midst of having my first child, like things was gonna be different. Things gotta be different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that I want to be different, I need to be. I was too smart for my own good. So it's like one side of me saying, yeah, you know better, but the other side's like, well, you're young, do it now while you can, get it out your system. So it's like, you know, I kind of had that dark angel, you know what I'm saying, aspect about my whole lifestyle. It faded away, it just took a while. Like I said, early 20s, I was still down the block, bro. I was still doing dumb shit. I was on the corner with the boys, like, you know, still up until a handful of years ago, bro, not even. You was still driving down my road and we was out there on the corner, man, and, you know, just hot. It's hot as hell outside in the South, man.
Do you think it's a sense of comfortability? Even for some crazy shit, you could get comfortable to that. Sometimes we're afraid of what we could become. When you live a peaceful life, it's kind of, you know, quiet. There's not a lot of thrill going on.
Yeah. One can say, okay, don't step back into that hole. But for me, it's like, that's that moment, man. It's like, it's adrenaline pinching.
Bro, so, shit that's bad for some reason, it gets you going, bro. It's fucked up.
100%. You know? 100%, man.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you get out of it, bro?
Out of what exactly?
The gang life.
I mean, honestly, bro, I couldn't say I am. I mean, I'm a dad first, of course. I'm a man first. Like, that's just how we rock. But, I mean, that's always going to be a part of who I am. I mean, I went so far in it. I'm knee deep in it, bro. Yeah. So, I got little homies that look up to me and love me everywhere, all over the map, bro. Not just South Carolina, Utah, you know what I'm saying, California. There's other places too, like Tennessee, Atlanta, New York, all these places, bro. Countless states that a lot of people really do look up to me. So it's like, I'm always going to be who I am. I'm always blue nose. And that's sadly what people want to see and hear. So it's like, people say, oh, why don't you be more versatile with your music? I am. I got shit in the archive now. It's just, I don't know. That's just what everybody wants to see. That's what everybody pulls out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm an angel too, but I'm dark as fuck too. At the end of the day, that's what kind of naturally comes about, bro, is just that shit, you know? So as good as I do, as long as I do it, it's going to see through. Yeah. You know, it's going to have its moments, bro.
We all have a dark side, bro.
Right.
It's just some people are very good at hiding it. You know, like
Facts, yeah.
If you think about it, even with the Tiger Woods shit, he was amazing at hiding that shit. But when it came to light, boy, did he have a fucking dark side, you know?
Right. Yeah. So all of a sudden.
Not all of a sudden, it's like it's been there.
Yeah.
It's just we haven't seen it. Did the gang life ever get in conflict with music?
Oh yeah, man. I was about to let that one go right over my head, but boy, I about missed something big. So I'll tell you something real as it gets. I am one of them guys. I've always been, bro. I've done it all, seen it all, been there, done that for real. But you know, we get to a point where we don't want to sound like that preachy OG. You know, like I'm 27, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people be thinking I'm like 30, 35 and up just because like how I carry myself and the stature I carry, whatever. But it's like, you just got to move that way, bro. People don't understand what really comes behind it sometimes. So you listen to my music as far back as 10 years, I was disrespectful as fuck, bro. Like, I was really disrespectful. Like, oh my God.
To another rappers or anybody
Like
could get
other hoods, you know, sometimes other rappers, bro. Like, I was very blunt. I never bit my tongue, bro. And this gang lifestyle makes it to where when you're an artist from these territories, you're an artist banging this and that, you really end up having to get into some situations, bro, that you can't just turn around out of, which of course we sign up for that. Yeah. But really, essentially what I mean is I got all these songs and I'm like, you know, hey, F this guy, F this hood, fuck cuz. And, you know, you don't think about it because you really care. Yeah. You really feel that. You're in that. Yeah, you got compassion for this. Yeah. So you don't really realize, okay, then you get older, look back, damn, I said fuck this, that, in the third. So what happens, bro, when I get a show and it's booked over there in that territory, bro, and they might just happen to request that song and I don't remember at the end of this verse, I said specifically, hey, fuck y'all. Yeah. That shit, bro, it can really bite you in the ass. Like I said, we signed up for it, so you got to be ready to take that on. So damn. It's happened.
Yeah, that's tough,
Hella conflicts over my lyrics, bro. They'll walk up reciting them. Oh, hey, your blue notes from such a, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, I like this song. Da-da-da-da. But hey, what about on this song? What was up with this? And I'm like, here we go.
Here we go.
Boot up. Boot up.
How different is the real life gangsters versus the social media gangsters?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Times are changing so much, bro. Me, my people, my generation, all the real ones that I know, we all act a fool on social media now. So it's like it's a little more careless. It's not to say, oh yeah, look at us, stupid. It's not like that, bro. We're a lot smarter, you know what I'm saying, than we look. Like I tell the people all the time, I know I'm tatted head to toe, but bro, my level of intellect is not what you would assume meeting me at all.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a homie that don't gangbang, but in social media it's crazy gangbanging?
Yes. Yeah. I'm kind of that guy.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit, bro. Like I said, it's fading away, bro. Yeah. I'm putting my big boy pants on, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I still kind of, I fall into that pit sometimes, and I'm very preachy to my little homies. Anybody that knows me, like on a real level, will tell you, I'm always preaching to my little homies, getting on them about something, telling them the right way, opposed to, I don't believe in that, put somebody on and turn them into a crash dummy, right? Ruin their life. Like, if I'm putting you on, you're under my wing at that point, I love you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, I love you. So I genuinely abide by that. I rock different, bro, and I'm super old school when it comes to how we do things. I don't condone it, but at the same time, bro, it's like, damn, man, sometimes it's hella fun to go do it, ain't it? Like, that's really what it comes down to.
You go on social media, a 15-year-old disrespects you. He don't know anything about the gang life. You know, he's a kid in the suburbs. He's chilling, you know, got a nice-ass house. Life is good for him. But then he says, nah, fuck you.
Well, that's the first thing in my mind. Hims don't know better.
Yeah, that's
so, you know, it just depends on, like, the severity of the situation. If you're amping it up, bro, I'm gonna go off of levels of violence.
You match it up.
Yeah, you come at me at a 1 or a 2, you know, scale. I'm just gonna be like, hey, man, I'm gonna check you humbly as best as I can verbally. Yeah. If that's not enough, you know what I'm saying? Then you about to start hitting that 3, 4, 5 mark. And I'm gonna really match that, bro. No matter who you are. Yeah. It's hard to pull me out of that character because I'm hella humble, I'm respectful, but you know, we just obviously can't forget, like, I am who I am, and I will turn back in that person if it need be, but.
Do you think the new age rappers are kind of taking advantage of, like, certain, you know, names of, like...
100%. We can go there. We can go there, bro. Snitch 9. Yeah. Snitch ass 9.
I was crazy in rap, right? But now you see someone like Gunna, bro. Yeah. Someone like Gunna and Young
It's like,
Thug.
ouch.
Yeah, like that damn. Hits more. That hits more. That hurts more.
I had faith in you, bro. What the fuck did you let me down?
Bro, I feel like everybody knew that 6ix9ine was just, like, not real, right?
Yeah, 100%. It was different. You know, with Gunna and Thug, it was like, damn, I gotta go change a couple picture captions. For real. Not Thug. Let me take that back. Not Thug.
Yeah, not Thug. Yeah.
YSL, a couple of them. Somebody like that, bro, that you've been with for years, established real brotherhood with, bro, and they turn around and stab you like that. You know, you got that. It's 50-50, bro. Half of the people are going to look at it like, don't call this man a snitch until this man Thug come out and say it himself. You don't know what they talked about while they was in cahoots and behind the wall, blah, da, 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 da. You don't know, is the point. And that's true. Thug could have told these motherfuckers, hey, man, look, it's better me than you. I love you, brother. Goddamn, go ahead and cop whatever best deal you can get. If they worked out in between each other, bro, I don't know. And it's still iffy. That's a questionable thing, you know, when it comes to street code, bro. So at the end of the day, regardless, he has to be sitting there feeling the ultimate betrayal, bro.
Do you know they made a song called Take It to Trial?
Yeah.
And now
you talking about, what'd he say? Thug said something about if I'm taking it to trial, and Gunna was over there shaking his head like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that.
You got face tats, right? Has it ever been hard for you to get a job?
I'll tell you the funniest shit ever, bro. So right now, I'm a manager for a furniture place, right? And I'm doing things with no issue. I mean, the way I look, they love your boy.
Damn.
And I make, you know what I'm saying? I make decent money and I'm good with the customers. Everything you would not think.
Yeah.
You want to know the job that gave me hell for these tattoos?
What?
Taco Bell.
Oh, shit.
Taco Bell try to stunt your boy and be like,
No
hey,
way.
hey, you know, I don't know if they got it, but if you could come up with some type of like tattoo makeup to cover that on shift.
Bruh.
I was like, bruh, what? But they was tripping. That was the only time pretty much in my life tattoos been a problem. Of course, aside, you know, interaction with the boys. I get pulled over or whatever the case may be. Any type of interaction like that, it causes problems.
You heard about what's going on in El Salvador? There was this huge thing that happened that they killed like 68 people in one day. The president went crazy. He said, fuck this. They took like, 60,000 gangsters out of the street. And when they go into a city, they surround the city and they slowly like make it smaller and smaller. They go through every single house. And if you have been a part of the gang or you've done something or tattoos that say something, it's over for you. You get like 20 years in prison. I think it's good. It's cleaning the country.
Right.
Because it is fucked, dude. Like they stopped being good gangsters that actually helped the community.
Right,
and they
yeah.
started, manipulating the whole situation. Instead of helping the community, now we're robbing from our own people. That's when I feel like they cross the line. Because if it's, gang against gang and you're protecting your hood, I get that. But when you're, fucking up the community.
Now you're spreading
evil and
that
real
cloud,
evil.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when it gets out of pocket.
It goes back to like being different with different gangs. You know, with Mata, I actually know very well. Yeah, because a lot of El Salvadorians actually migrated to South Carolina where I'm from. A good grip of them, went to high school with me, and some of them would claim 18, some of them would claim, the Mata. Mm-hmm. But I noticed that they were different. They rocked different. Their rules were different.
Yeah, bro.
Completely. It's a different thing. It's gonna change. It's gonna vary to the gang because we can be violent, bro, just like anybody else. It gets tricky, bro.
Yeah.
It really does get tricky for any gang, especially us. But we're different, bro. Like we're not like how you got gangs that are like out there going crazy and they're cool with killing kids and innocent people, old folks, rape. All that weird shit, bro, that's out the window. And it's like, those type of people, bro, they need to be gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about them or what happens to them. You know what I'm saying? But you got gangs that care like us, bro. We really care, bro. We're neighborhood Crips. We're one of the oldest Crips there is, bro. Like some of my big homies been around since it's been around. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I'm only 27, so I only got that long in this to know what I know. But my big homies before me and them before theirs, bro, it's been the same. We're real strong on community, bro. I'll break it down for you. For niggas that don't know, at home, a Crip is an acronym, just like blood and anything else. Crip means community revolution in progress, community restoration in progress, community resolution, inter-party service, whatever. You got different types that go by different things, but it's community revolution in progress. And sometimes things go down, and all that matters for us is that you're really going to stand with the community when that happens.
Yeah.
So it ain't about if, it's when it happens. So, and it has, and it will again. So be there for it when it does, bro, and stand on those type of things. It gets tricky, like I said. Killings happen for no reason just because you're from there.
Yeah,
because you're wearing something you didn't understand what it meant over here. Dumb shit, right? And that I can agree on. That's the dumb aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? I love my hood. I love my caps, my logos. It's a part of who I am, bro. It's my attire every day. But there's a point where even me, I'm like, nah, that's enough, bro. Like this right there, I ain't cool with that. You know what I'm saying? That's man shit. This is dumb. For real.
If you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself?
Just be patient, bro. You're not going to understand it now, but things are really going to unfold and things are going to happen for you. But you really got to be patient. That's the best thing I could tell myself. And I just would hope I'd understand because, man, the biggest cause of conflict in my life is just not being patient, bro. Chasing the dream, chasing that adrenaline, you know what I'm saying, that only comes from doing stupid ass things that don't make a difference in your life for the better. You gotta have it because that's gonna get you where you need to be, but just understand it's really gonna come because I didn't understand that at that age. I didn't understand that for a long time, and because of that, I did a lot of dumb shit. I hurry up and didn't want to wait on this, so I did that and fucked up this with that. Patience would be the biggest thing.
Blue Notes in 5 years, bro.
Man, I better goddamn be somewhere, bro. Hold on now, because I mean, bro, I ain't even being funny. Like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I got songs saying, just give me like 5 years and da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm looking back like, nigga, like, where?
Yeah, no, that's true, bro.
Get it together, cuz you still ain't goddamn did the thing you're supposed to do over here. 2020, this. new year, new you. You didn't do nothing, bro.
Bro, one of the biggest things I've learned and I've been practicing right now is doing it for the future me. Right now, at this fucking moment, I'm looking at my 18-year-old self fuck up. From the future, I'm looking at that motherfucker fucking up. So guess who's looking at me fucking up right now? My future self. Everything I do, I look up and like, nah, he won't like this. Because when I'm 35, I'm gonna look back and be like, that motherfucker knew his shit. He knew exactly what he was doing, and I am proud of him. I'm not really proud of my 18-year-old self.
Right,
I cherish it, and I'm like, yo, you have.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, you learn, and then you have to go through it. But now that I got my 5 senses, I know exactly what to do. I'm not finna fucking fuck up his life. Every decision I make, I'm like, nah, he wouldn't do that shit. Like, I look up to that guy. When I'm 35, I'm gonna be looking at myself right now, and I'll be like, damn, remember when Maikon and Blue Nose were sitting down and the whole life changed after that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's real.
It's looking at me right now.
It's really touchable.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for coming to the fucking show. Your fucking music is crazy dope, bro. Ooh, bro.
Yeah,
shit almost got 400,000 views, bro.
Yeah, we climbing up for sure, bro. Yeah, I give it like maybe 6 more months, bro. We gonna definitely organically touch 1 million, bro. No marketing, no nothing, no nothing, bro.
Fuck yeah,
100% just this right here.
Anything you want to tell the people? Where can they find you?
Man, I'll tell you a couple of things. You can find me anywhere, bro. Blue Nose. I should be fairly easy to find. The Instagram's new. They took the popping one down and fucked your boy all up.
Damn.
Blue Nose _DS. That's what's going on right now. I just made it. Most of y'all probably already got me on Facebook, YouTube, Blue Nose the Bully. That's when everything gonna come up for you, bro. And it's the same on all other platforms too. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely worth looking up, bro, because you know what I'm saying? It's authentic, man. What I got to tell y'all, like he said, put yourself in advance so you can look back and really think from that perspective. That's gonna help you in life, bro. Do it now so you don't gotta do it later. Because I promise you, it seems like 5 years ain't a lot, but 20 to 25 is that's a lot. 25 to 30 is a lot. And every time you hit that half mark or a decade mark, you look back like, damn, I wish I would have did this. So do it now so you don't keep saying that. You won't have to do it later, and you're gonna really appreciate the younger you. For sure.
Yeah, no, that's real shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's real shit. I love you guys. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with us right now. Blue Nose, Maikon, you know what I'm saying? And like I always say, stop cheating on your girl, man. Stop cheating on your fucking girl.
Man, be loyal. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, real shit, bro. And for the first time ever, I'm gonna say this, bro. They need to hear this. Girls, stop cheating on your fucking mans, bro. Like real shit too. It goes vice versa, you know. It's not just men.
They just better. They just better
at hiding it, bro. That's how you know. So
they real reverse psychology experts out of nowhere.
Real shit, bro. So yeah, stop, guys. You know, just do better. You know.
Facts, bro. What this guy said, man. That's good advice.
Hell yeah, man. So love you guys. Peace out.